turn teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. With a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4, so 2nd and 6 forthcoming. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Room to run inside the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson going to run. First down and more for Jackson. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Rolling to his right toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An option play right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st down, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jones on 1st down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, 45 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Now this throw caught left side. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Lance Allworth, 72 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Jones now throwing on first down. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. Three yards remain for second down. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd and short.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Well, they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Oh, good return up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. On first down, Barkley. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will tie things at 17 all.
So we're back to even after the short field goal. CD, you like the decision to kick it there?
Well, I'm glad you asked me if I like it and didn't ask me if I love it, because I'm not even sure I like it, but I do get it. First job on this drive, tie the game. They did that. But now they've got to put a challenge to their offense and say, can't settle for 3 anymore, guys. We've got to get the ball in the end zone from here on out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On second down now, Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. Wilson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To throw is Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Ware in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is... We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
His way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Stafford.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's got some space here. The 20.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Stafford. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal...
Barkley hit and the ball pops free.
And who's got it? The Giants!
Always cost
costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Stafford on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Stafford. He sets to fire deep.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Throw left side on target to Thielen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Staley, and not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Young. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes Johnson on the return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. That one goes for 24 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and goal, Wilson on the move to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys will go for 2.
Wilson going to throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Returnable here for Hester.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's caught by Galladay. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Throwing Jones. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now Jones. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. With 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. One to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the 16, Jones. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
7 yards, the pickup there.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach.
Here's a diving catch right side. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown Raiders. Jimmy Graham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works?
Wilson hitting. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Steps away to his left. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jack Youngblood. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Here we go. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Now Hester will get a shot.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks.
There he goes, Brandon Marshall, 20. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, 70 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. On 1st down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And Graham's got it, complete. Oh, what a move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Wilson.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys will go for 2.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Returnable here for Hester.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
On 1st down, Barkley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. It's caught outright by Graham. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And Graham on the grab.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be caught.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Jimmy Graham, 30 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Jones.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Jones flushed out right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Jones off the play fake. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On second down, Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Jones. Forced out to his left. They'll find Everett there, complete. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Cleveland.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
It's Young off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Cribbs, 71 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. Our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Actually, nowhere to run there.
Jones, off play action. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jake Youngblood in there to bury him for a loss of 11 after that sack. 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.